Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another discussion video for today. We're going to be discussing The Walking Dead, Dead City, and The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. So, this one is probably one of the biggest elephants in the room that you could really acknowledge with the franchise right now. And I wanted to set a time on this. I wanted to set a assumption on this one. Because I feel like this is like the biggest up in the air thing because it's the only two spinoffs that we have in the franchise right now. And obviously, The Walking Dead is probably not going anywhere for a good while. And they're not announcing any new spinoffs. So my question is, how long are these going to go on for? So that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Now, obviously, the franchise is not the same as it used to be. Back in the day, there used to be like trash. Well, let's be honest, like Fear the Walking Dead, World Beyond, all this other stuff. But at least there was a lot of content coming out. So even the bad content, it was like, okay, but like there's still other shows. These are the only two shows that are keeping the brand going right now. So, which again, I'm very shocked on that. I'm not going to lie, very shocked. But here's what I'd say. Both of these shows obviously have a vision. You can kind of tell by that. Well, Dead City, I feel like, has more of a vision than Daryl Dixon. So let's discuss Dead City first. I feel like The Walking Dead, Dead City, as Lauren Cohen has mentioned before, could go to 4 to 5 seasons. I don't know how much further you could take it past 5 seasons, admittedly, although I do get an idea that they could go to 5 seasons. Which, if they do a season per year, obviously last year they didn't do a season of Dead City because of the actor and writer strike and all that, so they got pushed back a year, of course. But I'll say this, if we get a season every year from now to then, and it's 5 seasons, that would be 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. 2028 or 2029-ish around then would be the end of Dead City. And that to me sounds right. That does sound right. That sounds like probably what they'll go for. Again, tough to say, of course, but that's kind of a decent assumption right there. Now, obviously, Dead City is not a show that I would say has like a massive vision, but I think it has a plan, especially when I look at the storyline going on with Herschel, when I look at the storyline going on with Negan, and the way that they're digging up some of his past to haunt him again. It definitely feels like there's a big, big ending for this show, at least individually. I don't think that New Babylon is going to be the absolute end game focus. I feel like it'll be one of them for that show, for sure. But I feel like the final storyline of Dead City is going to have something to do with Herschel and Negan. I don't know if Herschel would kill Negan in this show. I don't know if they would kill Negan off in a sequel spin-off series. That's kind of a discussion in and of itself, of course. You can kind of let me know, like, do you think that they would actually be ballsy enough to kill Negan at the end of this show, and that's what this show is building up to, is Negan's demise? I guess never say never. I mean, that's a really tough thing to answer, but, you know, if that's the case, I'd say, yeah, 4 to 5 seasons, you lead up to about 2028, 2029, and Dead City will be over. Now, The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon is a different type of topic altogether. I'm sorry, it's a whole other topic. I frankly don't know what they're doing with that. I really don't know. Daryl Dixon, and this is why I respect Dead City more than I respect Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon feels like they're playing it by ear, which is not how you're supposed to run a show. Daryl Dixon, to me, in season 1, felt like they had a plan. It really did. It felt like France was, you know, a massive, massive thing that was going to impact the, you know, the franchise overall. And really, in the end, all it was serum walkers, you know what I'm saying, with a couple burners. Okay, big whoop, you know. But I would say that Daryl season 1 made it seem like it was going to be more than it actually was, right? Season 2 kind of felt like it was just another season. Season 3, obviously, they went to Spain, which the moment that I knew that this show didn't really have a plan is when Norman Reedus confirmed at Comic-Con during the panel that it was his idea to go to Spain. That it wasn't a story idea to go to Spain. It was his idea to go to Spain. That's when I had to just kind of sit back and be like,
what is this? What is this?
Okay. Then this show clearly does not have a long-term idea. They're just doing what they want to do. Daryl Season 3 is not a planned thing. Daryl Season 4 in Egypt, by the theories that I've been hearing lately, probably not a plan either, you know what I'm saying? This show is going until we can't, which is the problem with the Daryl Dixon show. It's why I'm so frustrated with this franchise, because admittedly, like, Dead City, I have no grievances with. I really don't. Dead City's a fun show. I like it. It's a fun, entertaining product, and I will be here to watch it as long as it's on. Daryl Dixon is when this franchise pisses me off, because it's like, we're not doing anything. We don't have an ultimate plan, you know what I'm saying? And there's reunions that need to be happening, and we're doing this, you know? Like, we're playing it by ear and choosing what location we want to go by next. That's not how you tell a story. I'm sorry, that's not a serious story, at least. If you want to tell a comedy story by characters going on tour around the world, then who cares, right? But a serious, apocalyptic, grounded story should not be told in that type of fashion. So Daryl Dixon, admittedly, I think is going to take us to the 2030s, if you want my honest thoughts. I think Daryl Dixon will go on longer than Dead City, for sure. So my answer to this would be Dead City, 2028, 2029, Daryl Dixon, it's going to bleed into the 2030s. And then somewhere in the 2030s, they'll pull the plug. And hopefully by then do a massive reunion show, if all the actors are still even willing by that time. You know what I'm saying? So that's also a fair question. But that overall is how I see both of these going. I think Daryl Dixon will outlast Dead City, but Dead City will be around for a couple more years. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think, of course, your opinions about how long you think these spinoffs will go on for, of course. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure, of course, to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.